$3.75 for 4 miles. Good God, that's so horrible. Good afternoon. It's Saturday afternoon. I didn't have to work today, so I figured I'd come out and DoorDash. And I haven't done it in a few years, so kind of knocking the old cobwebs off. And it's going pretty good. Can't complain about it. I've taken a couple of crap orders just because I need to get my acceptance rate back up to where it needs to be in order for me to be able to get some decent orders. And so we'll see how it pans out. I've made about $50 in about 4 hours, so not great, but it's $50 more than I had this morning. And that's really just the way that you've got to look at it. I mean, if you're trying to literally make a living off this, you probably, I don't know, you probably could if you're doing some other gig stuff, but I don't know. It's just kind of tough. Kind of a tough gig sometimes. Some days you can make really good money, and then some days you're just not going to make much of anything. So there is a nice like freedom aspect to it, because but there's also the okay, I'm driving around broke aspect of it too. So right now I'm still working my day job, so this is just supplemental, trying to pad the bank account until I have to be doing this, and hopefully we'll be able to stay working through the winter, but I'm not counting on it at all. But yeah, just I like to buy things and I like to have some money, so unfortunately that's what it requires, is to be able to have money in order to buy stuff. Kind of how it works. So let's see, Woodshire Drive, 5625 Woodshire Drive. All right, we are here. Be right back. Looking for apartment 7, which is of course going to be upstairs. Okay. Whopping $3.75. Okay, well, got that one done. Not too bad. It was fairly close, I guess. It wasn't horrible. I've done longer for less money, so I guess there's that. So like I said, I really don't even mind DoorDashing. It's really, there's a few restaurants that really suck, like really, really bad, because you go in and it just takes forever, and it's not like we're hourly. There is an hourly option on here, but I think it's complete crap, and it's only while you are in the middle of a dash. So if you're in the middle of doing an order, but it's not much. It's like, I don't know, $10 an hour plus tips or something. And I gotta say, the tips are pretty crappy a lot of the times. So, and what I'll wind up getting, because I'm not like high up on the Dasher totem pole, you get the crappy little dashes that nobody else wants, and so they're like $2 or $3, because nobody wants to go into those restaurants. They don't want to deal with, let's see, which way do we want to go? So right now, I'm just trying to position myself to where I can get around a decent amount of restaurants, if that makes sense. So I can get some orders. So I'm just driving around, I'm not making any money. So I gotta wait until some orders come in. I may not dash very late today. I just kind of wanted to dip my toes in and get my feet wet and just shake off the old cobwebs, I guess. The old Dodge Dart here has been treating me pretty good, knock on wood. I don't have any wood, but it's doing really good on gas. It's very fuel efficient, so it's a good choice to get this. I almost traded it off for another Jeep, which wouldn't have been horrible, but it wouldn't have been as good. Wouldn't have been as good on gas as this thing. This thing's just a champ when it comes to the gas mileage. So, well, I just accepted probably a really stupid order for me to accept. Looks like I'm picking up in 2 different places, and it's like $6, and I gotta drive 7 miles. I am so... It's gonna be so bad. Oh well. Like seriously, I think the 2 restaurants are literally right next to each other, so there's that. Yeah, I mean, you gotta take the good with the bad. So one's Dairy Queen and one's Panda Express. I think the Panda Express is literally right next to it. I think. I could be wrong, but it is what it is. If this one pisses me off, I'll just stop dashing and go home. Okay, got a DoorDash for Che. Got a receipt. Takes it. Thanks, I appreciate it. I swear people are so stupid. I don't know how they think that this DoorDash stuff works, but DoorDash, they want food from inside the mall and Dairy Queen. One of the items is a Blizzard. Guarantee you that Blizzard is going to be soup by the time I get to their house, because everything I'm picking is up on the north side of town, and I'm heading basically downtownish to drop it off. So I have to go inside the mall in order to pick up their Panda Express. And I was like, it's a different Chinese restaurant. I don't know, Panda Express is Chinese or whatever it is. 2 plates. Got DoorDash for Che, C-H-E-Y. Thank you. Okay, well, got those guys delivered. They were super nice, and they're college kids, so I can't be upset with them. Got another order for $7.50, picking up somewhat in the hood. It's the hood, and did not realize that when I was accepting the order. But hey, the things we do for money, right? This used to be like a convenience store. got a DoorDash for JB. Thank you. Boy, it smelled good in there. Well, got that picked up, as you can see, and the footage was crooked, so I'm gonna have to be aware of that when I'm putting that on my little, putting that on my chest. I don't know, do you guys like that POV look? I think it's kind of cool. The stabilization, to me, like that up and down walking, not digging that too much, but I mean, it is what it is. It's just a different look, and I really didn't have much in the camera, so kind of cool to be able to just throw it on there and still be able to walk around, give you a different look. And are you guys interested in any more of these DoorDash videos? Because that's probably going to be a lot of what I'm doing here over the winter. Just out of necessity. It's going to be work, and by the time I get home now, it's even getting pretty dark, and we're getting ready to set our clocks back. Yeah, spring forward, fall back. So I'm actually even going to be losing another freaking hour of daylight when I get home. I think that's what, November 4th we do that. So yeah, man, by the time I get home, it's going to be dark. We're going to have to be rocking the super night mode on the old Action 5 and seeing how that goes. But actually, the old Action 6 ought to be out here pretty soon, so I might have to DoorDash a little extra so I can pick that thing up, because I make great financial choices with my money, especially when I'm about ready to get laid off. That's always good times. I'm here to tell you right now, if that Action 6 is not a market improvement over the 5, I'm probably not going to pounce. Like if it won't do, like if it's not a 1-inch sensor, or if it won't do like an actual focus and give you a little bit of that Pocket 3 look, like they should be able to do that. I would think, give you a little bit of that cinematic blur, the tone. But if it's not going to be that, if it's just going to be like an incremental change, I'm just going to hold off, because really I could have been doing the only real good thing about the 5 over the 4 is the super night mode. So if you are filming in the dark, it's a lot better footage. The Action 4 was not good for that, so that was really probably the only big jump up that I can see. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what it comes out as. I thought today, is it supposed to come out today? Or maybe I thought it was supposed to come out today. Is today the 25th? I don't even know what freaking day it is, but I really haven't been on YouTube to even see. Why does this guy think that he needs to take his pickup truck and swing wide with it? Good God, stay in your lane. People. That is the one thing, is like the road rage is getting on my nerves today. So I may just wind up calling this after this one. But let me know if you guys like these DoorDash vlogs, and if you could change anything on them. If you like them, if you don't, let me know. I could figure something else out to do, I suppose. I suppose I could just do live videos of me sleeping. I don't know. What the hell. But that's it. Y'all have a good one. I'm going to go deliver this, and you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. But I will probably see you tomorrow with yet another video, because that's what we do here on the Sprinting with Scissors Network. Peace!